Hear the secret where this man leak about state police where people they cry for state police. State police. Yeah, hear the advantage and hear the disadvantage. This man leaks some secret too. In fact, I don't want to talk too much. Listen to this man. Watch video.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sir. Now, one of the biggest, of course, concerns around this, and you've touched on this slightly, but I'd like you to delve in a bit deeper, is the consensus around is that, yes, the governors or the states are closer to the people, so it would be a good idea. We see other parts of the world where even the local government is the one responsible for policing their communities in some parts of the world because they are seen to be closer to the people. But there's still concerns around structures for checks and balances. What should these structures look like at every point, at every level? So that when we talk about constitutional amendment, it's part of the process. Whether it be from the State House of Assembly, we look at the judiciary itself, we look at internal checks and balances in the police. What would make this stronger so that we don't have a repeat of what we face at the federal level, at the state level, if we do go for state police?
The problem we have in Nigeria is that of politics. The kind of politics that we experience in Nigeria, the winner takes all kind of politics, the highly charged political atmosphere that we live under, makes it very, very difficult to find a solution to what is otherwise a very simple matter. At the base of all the problem about whether to have a state police or whether to have a central police system or a state police system is because of the urge, the inordinate urge in the politician to exercise absolute power. So when you leave the police in the hands of the states, the governors are always suspected to abuse the powers for their own benefit, especially during campaigns, political campaigns. They may make it difficult for their opponents to have any level playing ground. Again, it was the fact that the state had some measure of control over the police that made the Nigerian Civil War easy to start. That was really the reason why the courage to confront the federal government existed at the time, because the state government had control over its police force, which it could turn into an army. So that is the reason why the debate had been always intense. And I can assure you that even if you yield to the present demand for decentralized police force, the same problems that we are seeing in the past will resurface. The abuse of power, the misuse of the police force by the chief executives, who invariably become the directors of their respective state police formations.
Politicians, they like to use some kind of things against opponent and for their advantage. All those nonsense wey dey happen for this country today, so most of all those things, where for come? I don't want to talk. Where for come? Who cause all this problem? All this insecurity? Who cause am? Who cause am? No wahala.